Have you ever had a bad experience? But what is an experience? And why is it so easy for us as humans, as users, to evaluate complex devices such as smartphones or robots? And more so, to do it quickly and intuitively. Every one of us is unique in our physical and psychological characteristics, including our personal preference and our emotional state towards the device in question. So, it is rather unlikely that different users share the same experience toward the same device. Fundamentally, it is very hard to define the human experience. Instead, I follow a user-centered design perspective, recognizing the qualitative evaluation of the user experience as a valuable feedback tool for designers to measure a real-life performance of a given technology. My name is Carlos Gilberto, and my PhD research is focused on the relation of two streams of data generated during the human-robot interaction: the qualitative data assessed by the human and the quantitative data assessed by the robot. My hypothesis is that the mental effort, time, and energy that a user requires to interact with a robot is related to its reported user experience. In line with this hypothesis is the interest in developing technologies oriented to enable natural language human-robot interactions. To talk to a robot is a wonderful feature. Now, voice and face recognition systems aspire to assess the user experience in real time, interpreting facial gestures, tonal changes, and enunciation of the words as an external representation of the internal emotional state of the user. Nevertheless, audio and video data processing features imply the need for cameras and mics, raising privacy concerns regarding personal information acquisition. After all, don't we all want some privacy? Private life and personal information are everyone's concerns. Even the greatest tech companies get hacked once in a while. Video and voice recording or any other data acquisition technology should be a personal preference and not technologically enforced by an antagonistic decision between giving up technological innovations or giving up our personal information. I think that tech companies will have a line of products that ensures anonymous interactions with a high level of automation, without the use of cameras or any other sensing technology that threatens the user's privacy. With this in mind, my experimental scenario evolves around the idea that pushing a button could be enough to assess the user experience in real time, allowing for highly automatized everyday devices to be controlled effectively and anonymously. If you push a button and the robot doesn't respond, you push it harder and harder, or you push it repeatedly until you trigger a response or you finish the interaction. So there is some emotional information in each push. In this regard, I designed and built a desk lamp robot with high precision force sensors implemented as buttons, where the participants have to set the height of the lamp, the luminous flux, and the projection angle as they prefer. But how the robot behaves to meet that personal preference corresponds to one of 72 combinations of 4 experimental variables. These 4 experimental variables can be described as 4 questions. 1. How hard must I push the button to trigger a robot response? 2. If I keep the button pressed, will the robot keep moving, or do I have to let it go and push it again? 3. How many options do I have to place the height of the lamp? And 4. How fast does the projection angle change? The main objective of this experiment is to harvest different user experience, from very bad to very good, in correspondence to 4 experimental variables, and to correlate the user experience to the time and force exerted on the buttons of the robot's interface. Finally, it is my belief that human-robot interactions will include adaptive and cognitive ergonomics through ubiquitous, haptic, and affective technologies. Even so, devices will not be designed to look engaging, innovative, or robotic, that is, with human characteristics such as eyes or voice. Instead, they will be lean and non-destructive for the user. If you want to know more, visit my webpage at carlosgilberto.com.